Hey, we are back, and actually I am finally taking the fucking time to sit down and update the old YouTube, because as much as I wanted to, I've just not made the time to do this week. So it is Thursday today, Thursday the 14th of August, and it's time to do a proper fucking update on how this week of training for my fourth HYROX and my first mixed HYROX doubles is going. Ooh. I realized with these vlogs that I actually don't have a little thingy to attach my phone to in my car, because I bought a new car in December. Although it's now August. Oh shit. I don't know. I love that song. Yeah, I bought a new car in December and I never switched over the thingy, so I'm having to hold my camera. But anyway, it's Tuesday. It is 2:45 in the afternoon, and I've been putting off going to the track for my run for the last hour and a bit, so I'm gonna go there now. I've got a fast run to do, which I always dread, especially after being on holiday and like not running for a while, not running fast for a while. I'm just like, no. So yeah, I am secretly kind of hoping that the track will be busy, but then that would also be annoying because then I have to go and do my run on a treadmill, which I also can't be bothered with. So really I can't be bothered with going for a run, full stop. It just so happens that this one's on a track and it's a fast run, and I'm just a bit like, meh. But yeah, we're gonna go and we're gonna hope for the best. Peace. It is so weird to be recording a vlog while I'm walking, and also kind of cringy, and I'm just like, oh my god, I feel like my past self. Like, take me back to 2021. No, don't take me back to 2021, because that was COVID times. Anyway, it is Tuesday today, and start of a new week, which is really exciting, and I'm just out on a walk because I was feeling incredibly tense earlier as I was finishing work. It's been a very long, incredibly fulfilling, but very long work day, and it's been roasting hot, blue skies, and I've just not had the chance to go outside for a walk, and I was starting to feel incredibly dysregulated, and I thought, nah, fuck this, I need to get myself outside. So instead of doing what I would have done in the past, which would have been go to the shops, buy a bunch of food to binge on to help me regulate, I am outside metaphorically touching some grass. But to be fair, it's pretty fucking gorgeous. So that's what we're doing, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to record a full vlog update on how the week of training has been tomorrow morning. That is the plan anyway, but we'll see. Bit of an angle change, but I'm currently trying to figure out how to split my training throughout this week. So I went to the gym yesterday and did my first lifting session, and my friend Sean has been staying with me all weekend, which has been incredible. But it's meant that my training has been a little bit more different. So I took today as a rest day because we did a long run on Sunday, and actually I was really tired. Couldn't have really trained today anyway, even if I'd wanted to, because also we've been staying up until really late talking. Shauna is also a clinical psychologist. I say also, she's also a psychologist. She's a clinical psychologist, a lot smarter than me, and has a lot more varied experiences than me, but we think in very similar ways about mental health, about mental difficulties. So we've been having some incredibly mentally stimulating conversations in the evenings, but that's meant that I've been going to bed quite late. So I was never going to train today. So now tomorrow Jack and I are going to go to the gym together to do one of his workouts, and I think I'm going to tag on some running after that, and then I think I'm going to do my other lifting session on Thursday potentially, and then do a run on Friday, maybe a long run on Sunday or on Saturday, depends, because I'm also training with my friend Courtney on Saturday. So it's going to be a very varied and very sociable week actually. And then I'm back in the usual spot. So let's update. Okay, so like I said, I wanted to film a lot more clips throughout the last couple of weeks, but I've just not remembered to, because I'm not used to doing YouTube anymore. So I'm going to try and keep this video relatively brief, because nobody cares about me being excessively pedantic. But since the first video, I'm kind of like 1.5 weeks into the training, and it's been pretty good, to be fair. I have really enjoyed getting back into the rhythm of training and just having a bit more of a drive and a bit of a push. I really enjoyed doing some HYROX WODs at the end of my training sessions, which is help me feel like my fitness is improving. Do you know that way where like you continue training a particular way, or you kind of keep certain things consistent, but then like things that you start and stop, like doing these like workout of the days or like HYROX style training sessions, you just kind of lose a lot of the fitness. And so I think last week I got back onto the ski and I was like ready to cough up a lung, but actually it's been fine this week. So yeah, last week I got the majority of my sessions, and I think I missed out on one fast run, but I think it was optional, so that's all good. My friend Shauna came over on Friday. We went for a nice long run together on Sunday, and I was so freaking pleased because we spent the entire run talking essentially, and my heart rate was under 150 beats per minute, so I was like, yes. And we were running at about like a 6:40 minute per kilometer pace, which I thought was pretty cool for like a good old recovery run, like a longer run, especially given the fact that we were talking. This week, I think because I've been a bit more tired, my heart rate has been a lot higher, even when doing what maybe were like meant to be slower runs. So I have felt a little bit more exhausted, not off the back of just training, but because when Shauna was here, obviously we were going to bed a lot later. I feel like from the moment I picked her up on Friday, we just like talked. We started talking and we didn't stop talking until she left on Tuesday. So that's meant that we've been going to bed a lot later. And then on Saturday we went out to the Fringe and we had like a brunch at home, which meant that we drank quite a bit of alcohol. Woke up on Sunday feeling fine, but I think that then like the accumulated tiredness just kind of got to me a little bit. On Monday she wasn't working, so I got up really early to get all my training sessions, like all my client check-ins and all my little bits of work done. Then went to the gym together. I suggested that we train together, and she looked at me like, no, we're not going to do that. And then she told me that I looked like I was training for the apocalypse. So I guess that's a good thing, because I did push myself quite a bit, and because it's been so bloody warm in Scotland, and everywhere in the UK to be fair, but it's been so warm, I was honestly like just pissing with sweat. It was kind of gross. Then on Tuesday, I took a rest day because I was knackered, and that's when I recorded those videos of walking, because I was like, I've been indoors all day and I'm losing my fucking mind. Yesterday, Jack and I did a session together, and then I went for a quick run, and then this morning I did my second lifting session of the week with a HYROX one at the end. So overall training's been good. Nutrition has been pretty good, given the fact that Shauna was here, and like it's just been a lot more flexible, but overall been feeling very nourished. A little bit bloated, but I think that is just down to the time of the month, because I am ovulating, and bloating, I get bloated before my period, and I also get bloated when I'm ovulating. So really there is no fucking winning with this shit. But I am glad to have a period, I will say that. And to be honest, the main thing for this week that's been showing up for me, I guess out with the HYROX training and just a bit more in relation to life, is that I've got quite a bit of like different work projects, quite a few different work projects coming up at the moment. I'm part of a conference committee, and what that means is that there's not that much. I mean, there's obviously organizational things that need to happen throughout the year, but right now we need to mark all of the abstracts that have been submitted, which is quite a lot of work. I've been asked to deliver a few guest lectures to a couple of unis and like to different fitness coaching course, and it just means that there's just a lot of stuff, and I'm developing a little project of my own, which is really exciting, but it's just a lot of work. And what that's meant is that I've spent most of my days just sat at my desk working. I've not taken the time to get myself outside and go for a walk, even though I know that it's helpful for me, even though I know that 20 minutes is nothing. I've still procrastinated doing that, and I think that that's started to make me feel really shit. Again, just sort of feeling a bit more low, a bit more flat. So I'm really going to try and make a concerted effort kind of from today, because I was reflecting on this yesterday, and today I woke up today, I was like, why the fuck do I feel just so like meh? And I realized it was probably because of that I just have not been going out of my way to move my body like outside of the gym. And it's just, you know, there's so much more than just like, oh, I'm just gonna go get my steps. Like I actually just want to be outside, like breathing some fucking fresh air. Well, not so fresh because it's so warm, but yeah, I think that's been my main reflection for this week, is that I need to get outside a little bit more, just for the sake of my own mental well-being. And yeah, that's where I'm at, to be honest. Next week is just going to be a normal week of training, and that's pretty much it. At the moment, what Tom's got me doing is 2 lifting sessions a week, 2 fast runs a week, a long run, 3 runs. What has he got me doing? He's got me doing I think it's like optional 2 fast runs or something like that, a long run, 2 lifting sessions, and some WODs after either the lifting sessions or in between shenanigans. So I'm kind of doing, probably a lot easier to just say that I'm doing about like 5 to 6 sessions a week. It's just that sometimes our training session is split between lifting and then like a cardio piece, and other days it's just like doing the cardio piece. So anyway, that's where we're at the moment. I'm hoping that Jack and I will be able to go for a run together next week, or do like another HYROX session together, but we will see, TBC, and take it from there. So that is my update. Very random video. I do hope to be a bit more coordinated with these, but if there is anything that you would like me to talk about, or if you've got any questions for me, I'd love to hear that from you, whether you put that in the comments, or if you maybe get in touch either on Instagram or even like by email, then I'd love to hear from you. So thank you so much for watching if you did take the time to watch this video, and I'll see you next week. Bye.